Hey, Honey Bear says ready. Uh, Panda Bear me. I think he's ready. Ready. We are ready. DJ Spectre, he's in the lobby. It's good enough. He is away from his computer, but we swear he's here. He'll be back. But yeah, this is the losers semifinal. So the loser of this one gets knocked out, and just has to be content with third place, such as life. But they do get that $25 prize. But I'm sure both players, there's a lot of looking for glory out of all these players, I think, and they all have very strong personalities. So I don't think anybody's gonna settle for less than first place.
Settle for less than first place.
God damn it.
Sorry. you know
right.
why I didn't want you to start? I wanted to change the frickin' overlay, but I had to go pee really bad.
Oh.
Sorry. Anyway.
Oh, whatever.
Oh, double extractor trick out of Mr. Panda Bear and me.
Boom. And in the top left, not double extractor tricking, Monkey Balls, aka Honey Bear.
AKA the second best name I've ever heard. I don't know what the first one is, but I'm sure so.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm waiting. Everything is like, it's like nothing is ever a 10. It's always like a 9 or a 9.5 because there's always room for improvement. So Monkey Balls is pretty good, but I'm sure there's a better one. Like Ed Corney's mustache or something.
What?
Do you know who Ed Corney is?
No, man.
He was like a bodybuilder in the 50s or something.
Oh.
He had this giant, massive handlebar mustache.
Nice.
I mean, like, it's ridiculous. Like, it's the reason why hipsters nowadays have handlebar mustaches.
Gotcha. So, Monkey Balls, he's made a second hatchery before he took his gases.
Whoa!
This is a game changer. Really?
Yeah, it is.
He's
is the 25th, right?
Not at all. It's the 27th.
No, it's the 27th.
Almost.
I'm not marking. I will mark the 25th on the calendar, but only to mark it that it was in fact the 25th.
All right, sounds good. I think Honey Bear, he's just been sharking it the whole time. He's like, yeah, guys, all I do is Ling Bane all in, and whatever. You can probably beat me if you just defend, right? But now he's changing up. He's like, look at this. I'm gonna go lurker drops, easy. Maybe not.
He's not just gonna do lurker drops. He's gonna do
see
lurker ravager drops with Overlord speed, and he's gonna send overseers everywhere. It's gonna be like Flight of the Phoenix, only with lurkers in your face and ravagers.
All right. Hopefully it happens. We will see.
What I want to see is, here's what I want to see. I want to see a Nidus Worm that lurkers come out of and immediately burrow outside of the Nidus Worm and just start wrecking stuff. Like, can you... Hold on. If you have burrowed roaches, can you send them into a Nidus Worm? Do they exit burrowed?
I don't think you can put them in burrowed, even.
Dang. And does that mean Ravagers can also burrow move? If you have that upgrade?
Nope.
No?
Just roaches.
Okay. Well, seriously, if Ravagers could burrow move, then it would be like nuclear submarines, because they just could shoot from underground.
Yeah,
right?
it'd be kind of hilarious, actually.
I would ask my Slick opponents to do that just so I could witness that.
So, Panda Bear Me gets a nice little scout off. Well, kind of a scout, but he gets a pick off of one drone into the natural of Monkey Balls. I mean, if you can get one, it's always good. And he will get the scout up into Monkey Balls' base, and he does see this lair that's starting. So,
lair, you know what that means. By the way, what is the prerequisite for the? Because the Roach Warren, is it just an upgrade to get the Ravagers, or do you need like a Ravager den or something to get it?
No, you just need
the building.
You just need a Roach Warren for Ravagers. You just have to.
Then you need the Ravager upgrade, right?
No, you just have to morph them.
Oh, okay.
So like as soon as you can get roaches, you can get Ravagers too.
Well, because you know how you have like the Hydralisk den, and then you have to lurker aspect upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
Well, remember that before you had to upgrade lurker aspect.
Yeah. Well, here it's like you upgrade into a lurker.
Oh!
Cavern?
There's two babies sneaking into the natural. They're gonna get something. What are they gonna get? How much are they getting? I don't know. They're just gonna get some. I'm yelling.
Ah! Got him.
Oh no! The 6 banelings. Spine crawler what?
Into aggro.
Let's say spine crawler into aggro. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, because I think Honey Bear saw Panda Bear Me's. He made a spine crawler at his natural. Usually when you do that, it's like, oh, you know, I'm not gonna be super aggressive towards my opponent. But instead, Panda Bear Me went with a more defensive opening, getting that spine crawler. But that just said, screw it, we're going, we're taking him out. I think it's because it most likely, I'm no genius, but most likely because he saw the lair coming out of Honey Bear, and he says, well, time to go kill him now and just see what we can do, and
I'm not sure
it was
I'm
effective.
not sure if that's salt or if that's a compliment in the chat.
No, it's
Do you
always
see that?
it's always salt.
Okay.
It's always salt. Looks like Monkey Balls is ready. Panda Bear is So both of these, and oftentimes as we see among high level players, they see each other in ladder a lot. They kind of get to know each other a little bit, and they have another level of trash talk between them. And
they do. And these guys
special.
are actually both grandmasters in Heart of the Swarm. So these are not truly the skill separation that you see with the masters. It's just that the Legacy of the Void beta is like all over the place. MMRs are completely unstable. I mean, it's like building a house on like a volcano that's also on a fault line that also happens to be floating on the ocean next to the sun. I mean, it's just like ridiculous. So
I mean, part of it too is Honey Bear, who's taken the name Monkey Balls in Legacy of the Void. I don't think he's played much Legacy of the Void. He stopped playing StarCraft 2 for a little while, or at least very seriously.
They go play CS:GO, right?
Yeah, I played some CS:GO for a while, but apparently he's coming back. We'll see. He still made it pretty deep into this tournament. We'll see if he was able to overcome the Panda Bear Me though.
Yeah, but if he gets knocked out here, then he be done.
Yep.
And he will walk home in third place. Not terrible. Yeah, but he is facing some new blood. Blood that, I'm not new blood as in like he hasn't bumped into these people on ladder, but new blood in this tournament.
Yeah.
There were a couple people he had to beat to get here that he had probably never played before. And he may have faced Panda Bear Me on ladder and Heart of the Swarm, because I'm not sure if both of these guys have sort of just whole hog moved over to Legacy of the Void yet.
Yeah, I'm not. I think if anything, they're. Well, I don't know if Honey Bear's gone full into playing StarCraft 2, to be honest, as well. I think he might split himself between some CS:GO and StarCraft as well. And I think Panda
I will
Bear...
say that those skill sets are not complementary, though, because
no, not really.
As we saw at the Midwest LAN, there were some very good StarCraft players who attempted to play CS:GO in a tournament and got face rolled 16-1, 16-1, 16-1.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but whereas Panda Bear Me is in the situation where I think he still plays a lot of Heart of the Swarm ladder, but splits it into Legacy of the Void as well a little bit. So both players, this is not entirely 100% their game right now, but maybe in a month or so they might be fully transitioned once we're much closer to the release date.
But I don't think it's going to matter, because once again we see a one base all in from Honey Bear.
Yeah.
Honey Balls.
I think this is his
Monkey Bear Honey Balls.
This is his go-to if he's not feeling like he wants to try and, because I just don't think he has any later or longer term builds planned out in Legacy of the Void. I think his lair rush last game just was a little bit of a, I'm gonna wing it and see what happens and sort of try to adapt a build on the fly. Which when you do that, it's almost always going to be less efficient than a build that's really been thought through and a quick gas pool like this has been thought through a lot, and it's proven it can be effective. We'll see if Panda Bear Me is able to hold it off.
Yeah, and Panda Bear Me does the smart thing. He goes and gets his queen on the ramp. He's got this 3-queen defense that seems to be like the A team of Zerg defenses. Lots of banelings exploding over here, larva popping, pop, lock, and drop all over that base. The queens are now pulling back to the ramp. Nice job there. He goes ahead and actually gets a successful wall off, and literally 3 queens versus Zerglings. You can literally have almost 3 queens versus unlimited number of Zerglings, surprisingly is. 1 queen does drop, but another one's there to sort of fill in the role. And these queens are just wrecking faces. These queens are coming. Wow! Taken out by all the banelings, leaving only 1 queen. And somehow the 3-queen defense then fails. But Panda Bear Me is actually able to sort of reinforce the Zerglings. So even in the absence of heavy queens, they've stalled long enough for larva to be generated into attack units.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, it kind of just evened things out. I mean, right now Monkey Balls, he has to make sure that this natural base actually comes up. If he's unable to really secure this, then Panda Bear Me is feeling like he's in a really good spot. However, if Monkey Balls, is able to get this base down, make defense and then or make expand and then defense it, right? If he's able to do that.
If you can make expand, make expand.
Yeah, it's the wise words of old man White Raw, who
No, White Raw was I'd show you special tactics and then he 7-gate all in someone.
Well, he also coined the he literally one time said in an interview, "Oh yeah, you make expand and then we defense it." Like that's that's how you win.
Well, his Russian, he is Russian, so I mean his English is always going to be a second language.
Yeah, no, he's our favorite Big Papa White Raw, but the pressure has come back onto Panda Bear Me's front door, and a number of spine crawlers trying to go down but unable to be finished. They have to be canceled.
However, Baneling's apparently good against other units.
Baneling's pretty good against pretty much everything tier 1s are, except for roaches. We haven't seen any roaches yet, though. So at least...
we haven't gotten that far in any of these games. I'm pretty certain that if this had been a TVZ, we would have seen roaches, but instead we just see zerglings flying everywhere. Is speed done? Speed must be done, because these things are pretty darn... Nope, speed is not done. Monkey Balls is running on slow lings. Is he?
No, it's speed's done. At? These
Those are not fast enough. I want faster. I need them to be like a blur. In the meantime, we've got Panda Bear Me's Banelings waddling across the map like a couple of, I don't know, 4-legged uranium shells. But, oh, it's going to be Baneling on Baneling action. You usually have to pay extra for this in Korea. So, anyway, the Banelings go off. Panda Bear Me actually gets the better end of that deal, taking some decent engagements. One Baneling gets out. He does take out 2 Zerglings. Not really the exchange that you want, but Panda Bear Me still continuing to put the pressure on, and a Spine Crawler coming down from Monkey Balls, which will probably help. Which will help bolster this defense. So the Zerglings need to either do some damage or get out. They do kill a couple of drones off before they do it due to the damage that the Banelings did. And basically every drone and Monkey Balls' natural is bleeding out. So one more Baneling hit and he won't basically have a natural mining. But Panda Bear Me decides that it's time to take a breather, inhale, exhale, and wait for the follow-up attack, which is now streaming across the map.
Yeah, at this point in time, though, I mean, both players have really evened out in their worker counts. We're both at, the same worker supply. We've got, equal economies going on. The one, maybe the leg up that we're seeing out of Monkey Balls is that he's getting a quick layer. However, Panda Bear Me choosing instead to just go for a Roach Warren right away. So he might instead...
Oh my god! Wait, whoa. What did you say? Was that another
Roach
unit?
Warren?
Did you say Roach Warren and then Layer Tech? So we might see Roach Spire.
Maybe.
Oh my god! We've seen something in our first ZVZ in this entire tournament that doesn't involve a unit ending in Ling.
Yeah, so far. I mean, the first roaches made of the Midwest Cup #8 so far, I think. At least in broadcasted matches.
The new meta, the build order is wait 2 days to make roaches.
Yep. So pretty much what we're going to see is that Panda Bear Me wants to end the game, like right now, really. That's kind of his option. He hasn't gone for this higher tech layer that Monkey Balls has, but the problem is Monkey Balls went for a Spire, but that takes a while to build, and while that's building, you're not getting any effectiveness out of this layer.
So he's got about 50 seconds left before it finishes. And these are real seconds. If you guys aren't familiar, Legacy of the Void, which is what this tournament is, uses actual like whole seconds for the tournament speed. So if you're used to things being, say, a minute, those are actually 43 seconds now. So in this case, we're talking actual 51 seconds. So Aspire takes literally forever. And unfortunately, Monkey Balls sees that there's a problem. That problem is units that don't die to Banelings, and those are roaches. But all these Banelings get a surround on the roaches. They do some damage. Unfortunately, roaches just kind of giggle and laugh as the Banelings tickle their face.
Yeah, and the Spine Crawlers were a nice choice, but it just wasn't... just not nearly enough. And this might be the last hurrah of Monkey Balls, aka Honey Bear. His return to the Midwest Cup. Prior to this, in the Midwest Cup, every single Midwest Cup that he entered, he was the grand champion of. And so we're seeing a little bit of a change in that, though. So
well, it looks like the welterweight champion of the world showed up with his belt and just had to leave his own sandbox.
And just
unfortunately
had to drop it. So